Before I get started, I'd like to kindly ask that you hit the like button and please subscribe to the channel for more content just like this.
Do or do not. There is no try.
So I promised myself that I wasn't going to watch any more trailers for the Batman. But yeah, I kind of fucked that up. I just couldn't help it. This movie is calling me at this point. It's probably one of, if not the most anticipated movie of the year for me for 2022. To be clear, I've been on this movie's bandwagon since it was announced. And when everybody was clowning and making jokes about Robert Pattinson, I believe deep down that he was the right person for the job, considering the story that they are trying to tell.
Man, I'm tired of being right.
Before I start in on the trailer, I'd like to comment on a story that was ran in Empire magazine. And it contains a quote from Dylan Clark, who is the producer of The Batman. And he apparently told Christopher Nolan to his face that they were trying to beat his Dark Knight trilogy. Whether that's an accurate quote or not, I have no idea. And saying that instantly puts you under a huge shadow that you now have to come out from under. But I have to be honest, I absolutely love this type of approach. No matter what you do in life, you should always come with that I want to be the best energy. Otherwise, what's the point? Too often in Hollywood, and specifically in comic book movies, movies exist just to exist and aren't really pushing the envelope or bringing anything new to the table. If I was going to make a Batman movie, my goal would be to at least match or best Christopher Nolan if I possibly could. Because he made the best Batman movie to date in The Dark Knight.
Because it's all part of the plan.
Will that actually happen? It remains to be seen. But hearing that that may be the goal is exactly what I want to hear from a Hollywood producer. As for the new trailer, affectionately subtitled The Bat and the Cat, it starts off with Bruce Wayne being questioned about how he's not really keeping up with the business side of his empire. It's insinuated that being Batman is obviously taking up a lot of his free time, and he's neglecting other aspects of his life. I mean, is that not the most Bruce Wayne thing you've ever heard?
Damn right, that's the only way I work, Cap.
It already sounds like Matt Reeves gets the character. Bruce Wayne has always been obsessed with his quest for vengeance as Batman, so much so that he oftentimes abandons his Bruce Wayne life altogether. There appears to be some crossover as it pertains to how the Riddler is taunting both Batman and Bruce Wayne. Again, hinting that Riddler most likely knows his identity. And again, making the Riddler sound more like a different member of Batman's famous rogues gallery.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Next we get some interaction between Catwoman and Batman, and it looks like they're really nailing the frenemies aspect of their relationship that has always existed. Bruce, of course, is skeptical of Catwoman, as he should be, because she has typically shown to have ulterior motives, even when it seems like she wants to team up with Batman. We finally get a good look at the city of Gotham, and with the big screens and the dark tone, you really get Arkham game vibes from this city, and even a little bit of Blade Runner to a certain extent, which would also make sense.
That makes sense.
I hope they really make Gotham unique in this movie because it should be. It should have its own unique look and feel to it, and it looks like they may have captured that. The Riddler, of course, sounds very menacing, very calculated, and this version of him will most definitely be very sadistic. It appears that his plan is even causing problems between Bruce and Alfred, which would again imply a deeper personal connection between the Riddler and Bruce Wayne.
I'm having trouble.
That connection also causes distrust between the police department and Batman, which again contributes to the idea of Batman having to work outside of the law even more so than he already does. And it appears that the Riddler is tearing the city apart and really pushing Bruce Wayne to his limits. But of course, as Batman always says, the only answer to all of this is justice.
Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
We get more shots of Batman beating people's faces in, and Catwoman helping in some instances. And through the course of the whole trailer, there's this really epic score playing, which honestly gave me Star Wars Imperial March vibes. And just like the last trailer, this trailer was fucking awesome. I personally want superhero movies to take themselves a bit more seriously, and it looks like Batman is obviously doing just that. These characters, to me, are more than just CGI fights and Easter eggs. They offer more as far as character depth goes, and it looks like Matt Reeves is tapping into that.
Jesus fucking Christ, it's about time!
And that's how you elevate your movie just from being a popcorn flick to something more. And that something more being a piece of art that demands people's respect. The Batman looks great. I cannot wait to enter this world in March 2022. I had a lot of confidence in Robert Pattinson and Matt Reeves already, and everything I've seen and heard about this movie since then has only reinforced that confidence. If they end up making the best Batman movie ever, or at least being in the conversation, then I think a lot of people are going to owe this film a huge apology.
You lose! Good day, sir!
So have you seen the new Batman trailer? If you have, let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. As always, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time right here on Real Shift. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Y'all be cool. Right on.